A-C-T-I-O-N. Ho, 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 Tommy. 2-1 against last week. 15-3 over the last 6 weeks. You're on fire. I went 1-1-1.
Hey, Captain. Hey, ho, ho, ho to you. Looking pretty nice. Santa's little helper here on Action Bets, everybody. Thanks for joining us. Tommy D along with Buddy the Elf?
No, Santa Claus's helper.
Oh, Santa's helper. All right. Hopefully Santa's helper will give us some winners this week, guys.
Yes, sir.
Thanks for joining us on Action Bets. If you're new to the channel, hit that like, subscribe, all the regulars. We appreciate you.
Bell.
Hey, you know it, Captain. You know where we're at. Week 16 in the NFL, guys. We made it all the way here. I can't believe it's week 16 already.
Oh.
Man, it's
what
sad.
I can't believe is I got Jalen Hurts in my fantasy league to go in the playoffs. I would let it from bell to bell.
Oh,
and now he's hurt. I got to go with Gardner Minshew.
I'm going against Hurts, so I'm kind of going against you. So, hey, I kind of like that. So, hey, what are you going to do? But, hey, good luck on that, Captain. But, guys, let's do a quick recap of Week 15, and then we'll get right into Week 16 picks here, guys. Vikings come back versus the Colts in overtime, 39-36. What about that?
I left at halftime. It was 33-0. I go, that game's over. Boom, I come back, and it's all tied up 36 all. I'm going, you got to be kidding me. Unbelievable comeback. And you know what? Cousins did it during prime time.
Finally got one done.
But
man, that was a big comeback for the Vikings, one of the biggest in history. Yeah, actually, I think it might have been the biggest.
Yeah,
Bills beating the Dolphins, AFC to lead the AFC East. Our Dolphin fans, as me, I'm a Dolphin fan. All the other guys, Gabe, Daryl. Guys, we still got a chance here on
They're
Christmas.
Back home. We'll see what they can do.
How about the Lions keep winning, Captain? They beat the Jets in New York.
Dan Campbell's got that team on point. I love where they're going with this team. They got draft picks coming up the next 2 years. Look for Detroit to really make a move in the NFC next year.
There we go. And how about the Jaguars? Trevor Lawrence on a hot streak here. That comeback to beat the Cowboys, Captain.
You know what? I'll put it to you this way. I think if the Cowboys would have won that game, you'd be seeing Jalen Hurts this week.
Yeah.
Good game by Jacksonville.
I mean, there's holes in that defense. I mean, we talk about the Cowboys defense. They gave up a lot of points there. So how about the Chiefs hanging on against the Texans OT? A lot of action last week, Captain.
Oh, yeah. There was a ton of action everywhere. Let's get to this week, Tom.
Yeah, okay, let's do it. Week 16 NFL picks. My man, the Captain, you go first. First pick here. What do you say?
Okay, well, I'm going to go to look at the Las Vegas Raiders-Pittsburgh Steelers game. It's going to be 18 degrees at game time. Over-under is 39.5. That place is not a fun place to play when it's really cold. I'm going to take the under in this game, 39.5. I don't think there's going to be much scoring. They're going to keep it on the ground with Josh Jacobs and Najee Harris. So I'm looking at an under game here, Tommy. We'll do that for a nickel. Go get your money. Who do you like, Tommy?
I like it, Captain. My first game I'm going to take a look at is going to be the Giants versus the Vikings here. -3.5 here is the line here. I'm going to take the Giants +3. They've been looking really nice, Captain.
Why not?
Playing solid football, big win last week against the Commanders. They're playing for a wild card, and Minnesota last week might have took a lot out of them to come back in that win. Minnesota's given up 31 plus points on average in its last 6 games. They got no defense.
I know.
So saying that, I think the Giants could hang in there. They might win the game, but give me the 3.5. I'll take the New York Giants. And as you like to say, Captain, go get your money. Who's your next pick?
You know what? I was going to take the over in that game at 48.5, but I saw this other game and I go, no. Kansas City, Seattle's coming into Kansas City. It's going to be 15 degrees at Arrowhead. That ain't going to happen. This game goes under 48.5. That's a lot of points for it being so cold, Tommy. We'll do that for a nickel. Go get your money on the under 48.5. Seattle and Kansas City. Who's your second pick?
There we go, Captain. I'm going back. This one's a little risky, guys. I'm not totally sure on this one, but I'm going to go back to the well. The Titans have done me dirty a couple times, but I am going to take the -5 here versus the Texans. I know Texans are playing good football. I know Tannehill's questionable. Titans have lost 4 in a row, but they need this game to win to make the playoffs. I think all you need to do is give the ball to Derrick Henry. Big win in Tennessee. I'm going to lay it out there. -5, guys. A little risky on this one, but I have a feeling Tennessee shows up this week, and I'm laying it really all on the run game of Tennessee. I don't think they can stop them. All you do is just give the ball to the running backs and let them go. Tennessee -5, Captain, against one of the worst teams in football, the Texans.
Do you remember last time they played each other? I told you that Derrick Henry was going to go over 200 yards. He's going to have a great game again today. on the weekend.
I hope so. Captain, who's your last pick here for
Well,
Week 16?
you know what? Like you brought up the Bills and Miami. Miami gets to go back home now, and I think it's going to be, they're going to reset. I think you got Green Bay coming in, a little bit of a short week, and I like the looks of Miami here. I like giving the 4.5 at home. I think they're a different team, and I'm not a believer at all about Green Bay and their win and they're coming back. No. Miami needs this game desperately, so I look for Miami to cover the 4.5. We'll do that for a nickel. Getting your money for Christmas, Tommy.
Hey, I hope you're right. Let's go Dolphins -4. Gabe, you hear that? The captain is
Fins up,
on
baby.
the Dolphins. That's
Who's your
good.
third?
Hey, Captain, my last game, I'm going to go to the Patriots versus the Bengals here, and I'm going to stay with the Bengals, Captain. I don't see why
not?
I should not. I am going to buy the hook. It's 3.5. I'm going to take it down to -3. The Patriots blew that big game last week. Unbelievable finish at the end there. I think that's going to kill the locker room a little bit coming into the game here. And this Bengals offense cannot be stopped. They put up 34 versus Tampa Bay last week.
They're down 17-0.
I mean, but this offense, Captain, they roll. They could put up points like no other team out there this year, maybe up there with Philly. They won 6 in a row, so I'm going to keep on the Bengals train here. -3, I am going to buy the hook here. So Bengals -3, Week 16, Captain.
6 to win 5.
Hey, we got to pay attention to the weather, guys. We didn't mention that. Bad weather all over wherever you guys are. Hopefully you stay safe, warm, but check that before the games. Injury report.
That's the most important thing to look at right now is the weather when you're investing. This is a very iffy week. I would go really light. This week looks so upside down, Tommy.
Yeah, I agree. It does look like a tough week. We're going to try to keep it rolling. Pay attention to injury report. Also, Captain, flat bets, as you like to say.
15-3.
That's wait. Hey, 15-3. We're going to kind of keep that going this week, Captain. So we appreciate. Throw down in the comments. We appreciate everyone throwing in their comments on who you like this week. Throw down. We got some Sharpies on there. Pay attention to the comments, guys. We got some solid handicappers there.
Oh, I know. I just want to say Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
And you know what? We're gonna be back for the New Year's show.
Hell yeah.
And Happy Merry Christmas to you and the family.
Hey, happy holiday, Captain.
might as
I
well.
love you, big guy. It's good to have everybody here.
Let's get through this week, Tommy. What do you say?
We got it. I say let's do it.
ACT.
ION.
Merry Christmas. We'll see you next week.
Ho, ho, ho.
Yeah.